So the next type of questions an IELTS reading is true, false, not given. This type of question I do recommend you to practice as many times as possible, because this type of question is very common and very often, and I mean you can meet it very often on your test. So I can say that I'm sure that 90%, maybe 95% of IELTS tests are with these true, false, not given questions. Okay, so basically what it is, we will look at it, at the logic of this question, using this picture. So here is the man, let's call him Bob, and there are 3 cats. Domestic cats, let's say, Bob's domestic cats. So basically, in this type of questions, you will have sentences and the text, of course, because it's a reading test. So you need to compare the sentence to the text, and you need to compare the information in the sentence and in the text. So let's imagine that a sentence says, Bob has 3 cats. Okay, and text says Bob has 3 cats. So the same person, Bob, the same situation, possession of cats, let's say, he's an owner of cats, and the same number of cats. So if the information is the same in the sentence and in the text, so it's true. Okay? It's pretty clear. You can see it usually straight away when you have these true questions, true, false, not given questions, and when you have the true answer, it's usually pretty clear. Let's go to the next one. Sentence says, Bob has 3 cats. And text says Bob has 5 cats. So, okay, the same person, Bob, the same situation, he's an owner of cats. However, the number of cats is different. So here we have in sentence, in the question, let's say we have 3 cats. In the text we have 5 cats. So there is a contradiction between the information in the sentence and information in the text. So it's false. It's false. It's not true. It's false. Let's imagine that sentence says Bob has 3 big cats. Okay. Text says Bob has 3 cats. Okay. So Bob, the same person, has cats. So the situation with ownership of cats is the same, let's say. However, the number of cats is the same. However, in the sentence we have big cats. In the text, we cannot from the text we cannot understand how big are the cats, right? Like there is no information about the size of cats. Absolutely nothing. So if the information cannot be found in the text, it's not given. It's not given. So, for example, it will be like this, like a sentence says Bob has 3 cats, 3 big cats, and text says Bob has 3 huge cats. Okay, huge is kind of big, right? So the size of cats, like you can imagine the size of these cats according to the text, using the information from the text. So that will be, what do you think it will be? Of course, that would be true. If the situation will be like this, Bob has 3 big cats in the sentence and Bob has 3 small cats in the text, so that would be contradiction, right? So that would be false. So this is basically the logic of this types of questions. So nothing too complicated, nothing too sophisticated. Yeah, we will talk about that further, but yes, true, false, not given. There is another option of this type of question. It's yes, no, not given. So what is the main difference between them? The main difference between them, I can tell you, is that you need to read the instructions. Okay, so basically, like in general, true, false, not given is about facts. So sentence contains a fact, and the text in the text you need to locate this fact. Is it true? Does it contradict? Or maybe it's not given, this fact. Yes, no, not given is about opinions, views, beliefs of the author, or usually author. Yeah. So you need to understand in the question, like the author believes that like cats are better than dogs, let's say. In the text, author says or writes, in this case, that cats are better than dogs. Okay, so it will not be true, it will be yes answer. Okay, because the information is the same, but this is an opinion. However, you don't need to understand what type of answer to put here, true, false, not given, or yes, no, not given, because I mean, you don't need to distinguish according to is it a view, or is it an opinion, or is it fact. You just need to read the instructions. In the instructions, like always read the instructions. In the instruction there will be, is it true, false, not given question, or yes, no, not given question. Please be careful with that. Okay, so yeah, furthermore we will have a look how to answer these questions.